Simo Häyhä, or as the world would later call him, the White Death, a quiet farmer from Finland who suddenly became one of the most feared figures of World War II. And what makes his story incredible is that he never saw himself as a hero. In fact, he barely spoke about the war at all. Let's set the scene. It's 1939. The Winter War begins. Temperatures drop to -40 degrees Celsius, and Finland, a tiny nation compared to the Soviet Union, is trying to survive an invasion. In the middle of this frozen chaos stands a small, calm, almost invisible man, Simo Häyhä. He was only 160 centimeters tall, soft-spoken, and you'd never guess he'd become a legend. But Simo had two extraordinary things going for him: insane skill and unbelievable patience. He didn't use a sniper scope, no fancy optics, nothing that could reflect sunlight and give away his position, just his iron-sighted rifle, the same way he used it while hunting back home. He would pack snow in front of him to prevent the rifle's recoil from kicking up powder. He kept snow in his mouth so his breath wouldn't show in the cold air, and he'd wait, sometimes for hours, completely motionless. And the results? According to official Finnish records, at least 505 confirmed kills. Unofficial estimates go even higher. Imagine that. Over 500 enemy soldiers taken down by a single man. No drones, no thermal scopes, just pure skill and an insane level of discipline. But here's the part most people don't know. Simo wasn't just a sniper. He also fought with submachine guns during close-range encounters. He wasn't hiding in forests the entire war. He was also on the front lines when needed. Eventually, the Soviets got tired of losing men to this ghost in the snow. They tried counter-snipers, they tried artillery, they even shelled entire areas just to get him, and still, he survived. Until March 1940, when he was finally hit by an explosive bullet to the face. Most people would have died instantly, but Simo? He woke up a week later, on the day the war ended. After the war, he didn't seek fame. He didn't write a book, didn't go on tours, didn't talk about his achievements. He just went back to the life he loved: hunting, farming, living quietly in the Finnish countryside. When people asked how he managed to achieve so much, he simply said, training. Nothing more. Simo Häyhä lived to be 96 years old. A man who survived one of the deadliest wars, one of the harshest climates, and some of the worst odds any soldier has ever faced, and returned home as if nothing had happened. His story isn't just about incredible marksmanship. It's about discipline, simplicity, survival, and doing what needed to be done without seeking glory. And that's exactly why generations later, we still talk about him. Because sometimes the deadliest soldiers aren't the loudest. They're the silent ones hidden in the snow.